If you don't want to resist fantasy because you don't believe it's wrong or immoral, then resist it because it doesn't work.
Don't claim to want something real if you're committed to a delusion.
You've got to understand that fantasy destroys tension, and we need tension in order to flirt, to make good eye contact, and to behave naturally with other people in any situation. People will tell you what you want to hear, that you need fantasy as some sort of self-care, but that is a lie and a reversal of the truth. Men need to develop discipline, tenacity, restraint, and purpose if we want to be desirable. Don't settle for something fake. Don't date an AI bot. Not for companionship, entertainment, or even practice. Yeah, talking to real women of interest might seem scary at first, but we get over it with practice. You've got to understand that you can get what you want out of life, but not if you don't practice doing the right thing. People who try to lie, cheat, and fantasize their way through life end up dejected, bitter, broken, and addicted. People who blame everyone else but themselves. These problems are going to get a lot worse in the coming years as AI advancements provide us with more free time and more enticing entertainment. A lot of people are going to reject reality completely. Think about how much has changed in the last few years. Social media drastically changed the way people communicate, but despite all the misunderstanding that came with it, it was still human communication. Try to imagine the amount of misunderstanding that humanity is headed for as we implement superintelligence into all of our drama, our disputes, our insecurities, our habits, and our fantasies. Modern romantic and sexual fantasy is like Medusa. Don't look at it, you'll turn to stone. The allure of adult videos or AI's endless fantasy available at our fingertips, it's a lot more damaging than people realize. Listen carefully. If you don't want to resist fantasy because you don't believe it's wrong or immoral, then resist it because it doesn't work. Resist it because it's in the way of your genuine desires. Resist it because there are real people who need you and who will benefit from your companionship, your tension, and your solutions. We're going down either a path of duty or a path of cowardice. Babies suck on pacifiers. Adults are tempted by many pacifiers in this modern world. I don't think we have a lot of time to get this sorted out, so I recommend making habit of these values and developing your own set of commitments to yourself and to those who need you. Living for truth is living for reality. Repeat exposure to fantasy causes us to lose touch with the real world, and we become less effective in it. Understand that we become what we think about, and we become what we're aiming at. Living for truth and reality is what works. I certainly don't have all the answers, but I know that things are changing fast and that the time to do the right thing is now. Because a lot of people are giving up, and we can still help them. We can still reach out. We can demonstrate the value of real human living. Don't underestimate the value of this behavior. Serving others by means of habit will serve you as well. When you hear religious people talk about their daily bread, this is in part what they are talking about. Getting out there and facing the world on a daily basis is the antidote to our cowardice, our anxiety, and our misery. Makes sense, right? Almost like you've known it all along. Don't fall into denial. Don't underestimate the impact that you could have if you look the world in the eye. Don't underestimate the impact you can have if you ally yourself completely with the truth and with reality. I also recommend developing the habit of building everyone up, not just the people you're desperate to impress. Subscribe and send this video to your people. We've got to get the word out, you guys.